How's it going, guys? Back with another stream today. Gonna go back to I know the last time I streamed I tested some Conclave Mentors, and I think my assumption on that card is just not that great. I just don't think it's where I want to be within this deck. Kind of built around the veto kind of backup plan. So I'm going to go back to my original build and kind of more fine-tune the sideboard a little bit. I'm going to just keep the Even Mind Sensor and Archons, just kind of keep them here. Keep the 2 chokes. I think the 2 chokes are good. I kind of like the 3 paths now because there's a lot of hammer time. I went down on a Rest in Peace. I think against a lot of the Uro decks, I only want to board in 2. I think 3 is a little too much. There aren't that many decks where we want the 3, like there's no Dredge, or like a lot of Oops All spells aren't on the graveyard plane anymore. They're more on the Goblin Charbelcher. 2 Veils are stock. Bird and Forge Center, of course, against the red decks. You can tutor it with Ranger Captain Navios. 2 Damage Sphere for Tron and Amulet, and potentially Storm if that comes back. But the sideboard spice here that we're going to test today is Gideon's Intervention. I've noticed that I've been playing against a lot of Valakut decks online, and in paper it would be a lot better, this deck, because Infinite Life actually means Infinite Life. But just the way the constraints of Magic Online, you can go up to 600 life, and they could beat that easily. So going Gideon's Intervention and then naming Valakut is pretty big here. So that way you can shut it off, and then you can kind of also just protect your game plan. Your mid-range game plan can actually be pretty good here. So we're going to test this. This also just has good utility against other unfair decks, right? So it's like, we'll see how it goes. But that's kind of the spicy tech we're going to try today. The main driver is because of Valakut. So I do want to give a shout out to Dan Botke, who I'm in a group chat with, and he's always comes up with some nice spice. So it's good to give him a shout out because he's always giving me kind of off the wall ideas, and it's always good to kind of explore those options. Bye show EMK2 was finally able to catch a stream. Woohoo! Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoy this content. I didn't even start the stream. I just started, so hopefully this first match can go well for us here. This deck has been treating me pretty well. I think I've gone 4-1 and 3-2 consistently off and on stream. I think this deck is just very well positioned, especially with the 4 Aryak champions main. So I would like to go first. Man, let's get a better hand, shall we? I guess we just bottom the goose here. Opponent kept 7, so bottom the goose. So we're gonna be forced to fetch Temple Garden here because if we draw Aryak champion, we need the white. And that's the thing about these normal like green-white lists, where like they're not running the full plays of Aryak champions. I think that's wrong. It's just Aryak champions is so good. Uh-oh. Orzhov midrange here. Push, my bird. Oh, Dark Blast. Okay. I was not expecting Dark Blast. Play the Giver. And we'll probably go Spike Feeder next turn. And then hopefully we draw a 4th land by turn 4 so we can Coco. I was not expecting Dark Blast. What the hell are we up against? Okay, so it's a 3/2 hexproof from white. Wow, okay. So we're just gonna play Spike Feeder here. Oh, wow. So they should dredge back the Dark Blast. Honestly, they probably should have just dredged it back the last turn so they can do the... I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, I guess they could have. Yeah, they should have, because they can like upkeep Dark Blast to Giver and then dredge it back and play it if they really wanted to. This signifies that they just have more removal in hand, to be honest. So we're just playing like not modern playable cards. Okay. Take 3. Wow, that was a really good draw. I guess this is a free attack here with Spike Feeder. Okay. So we're just playing against like Orzhov Knights. What is going on here? Yeah, I was gonna say, this is interesting. I'm gonna give this protection from black if that's the case. Okay. I'm just gonna wait and see if our opponent wants to bite first. See if they want to dredge here. They're thinking about it. They are not doing that. We're taking a lot of damage from our mana base here, which is kind of a downside. But then, like, I've noticed that the green white lists don't run Rage Averts Thicket. I'm not sure if that's correct either. It's so weird. Such a weird deck. Okay, take 3. Okay. You can exile my Giver runes. It's fine. Sure. So that's Coco. Hopefully we can hit something good here. I guess we can just Skyclave and Spike Feeder. We could also just double Apparition and just take out both and just go for the midrange plan. I kind of like having backup Spike Feeder though. Yeah, I saw that. It's like 5 mana. It's kind of disappointing, to be honest. I wish it was a little bit better, maybe just greedy. The thing about it though is like, I will say that I'm kind of glad that power level of the new set has gone down. I mean, I feel like the power creep has just been insane the past like year. So the fact that the power level is going down, at least just based on these few spoilers that we saw, is kind of a good sign. Because I hate it when these sets are just so overpowered, and then you're like, and like modern becomes a rotating format. I just hate that. So this is a matter of like, are we scared of Path here? And if we're scared of Path, we should just go double Skyclave. I think I'm just gonna do that. Because I think the way we lose here is we oh, it's protection from white. Oh, I'm such an idiot. Okay, well then that's just a terrible punt. I just missed that this guy had white. My bad. I think I'm an idiot. Alright, champion. So we should just Coco now, I think. I could also just, yeah, we should just Coco now. Okay, we just win the game here. Didn't get punished. Just didn't get punished. Okay. Do we like just not sideboard? Like I guess we can run Veil of Summer and then like cut 2 birds. I don't think we really need paths, to be honest. We didn't really see anything that was like really worthwhile. We saw 2 shitty knights, Dark Blast and Kaya. And in matchups where like Infinite Life actually doesn't win the game, I actually noticed myself just cutting the vetoes because like Infinite Life just wins. That being said, like veto being alternate win con with life gain and all that stuff is pretty good still. I can see like Rest in Peace being somewhat good if they have some sort of like graveyard synergies here, but it's so hard because we really don't know what the composition of their deck is. As my dog is just like roaming around. This is a new setup for me because my girlfriend is still at the office because she's working late today. So she was at the office and I had to move monitor into the kitchen. So I'm in like the dining room. I think just cutting 2 birds for 2 veils seems good. The deck is very interesting. Another 1-lander. Can't keep 1-landers. This is a keep. Probably bottom of veto actually. Going double giver is pretty good. Are there some sort of like dredge strategy that I'm not aware of? I'm so confused. Just so confused. So Giver, Heliod into Coco is a pretty good curve here. Shocking about the show. Dolly. Interesting. I don't know what shocking and godless shrine is supposed to signify. I mean, I honestly don't know what to expect here. But we're just gonna set our hand. Push. What is our... I don't know if our opponent's like bluffing something or like... Yep. Nameless inversion is interesting. So is there some sort of like enchantment or not enchantment? Some sort of like tribal. Like, is this for Tarmogoyf? I remember a long time ago I actually ran one of these for Tarmogoyf just to increase the power and toughness when that mattered. This is like a long time ago. This is like pre-Fatal Push. This is when like I think Disfigure was like the best black removal spell at the time, which is like wild when you think about it. Okay, so I'm just gonna sack the bird. Let's check out the Liliana. I mean, coming from a BJX play, Liliana just It can be good when it's really good, but like when it's she's just been Urborg. I guess I can just not fetch. Ooh, and this Horizon Canopy against Painless? Nice. Thanks. I mean, if they get a second Liliana here, it's pretty good, but like, I don't know. Wow, that's rude. We have answers to it though. We have like Skyclave Apparition. Oh my goodness, we're just running so hot. Is there anything better than just 2 Cocos in hand? God, golly. So Great White Heliod is definitely on people's radars. So this is a perfectly good sideboard card right now. Do you have options mainboard for enchantments? Yeah, we have a Skyclave Apparition. So like we're not that in that bad of a spot. The reason why I just paused is because I was trying to figure out what to tutor for Earth Ranger Captain. So I will choose not to gain life. This is a May ability here. So, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm actually thinking about just getting another giver here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm thinking about getting another giver just to turn on white here. So I'm going to do this, and I'm actually going to sack the giver here. Get this protection from black. Skull Clamp, thank you for the sub again. I really, really appreciate your support as always. It means a lot to me. I just want to mention that. I really, really appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Enjoy your gift. Thank you so much. Seriously, it means a lot to me. I don't want to take away from the fact that the way you support the channel has been awesome. So here I think do I want to play into a Wrath effect? That's kind of what I'm scared of here. I kind of want to just play this giver out. I could also just like Coco. So I think it's better to hold up and step Coco. They have black mana, so like they can't kill us Ari champion. So let's kill Liliana here and just attack out here. And then here we can just Coco again at end step, and then just try to hit more creatures, and then we can just kill our opponent. Mardu. I think this is a safer line, so we don't just lose to a sweeper. I don't want to just play more creatures out into a potential sweeper. And if they have like spot removal for this Ranger Captain, it's like sure. We have a 1-turn clock with nothing for them, right? Yep, exactly. Well, technically no. We still need to hit a Coco, but like. Yeah, I think so too. But like this red, like is this Embercleave or something? Like I don't know. This is such a weird deck. I mean, we from game one we saw like a lot of Night Tribal Skull Clamp. What is this? Oh, okay, sure. Okay, so we're gonna have to say no. I can't auto yield to this, so some Twitch shenanigans, yeah. Because we saw like Dark Blast. I don't really know what that means. But like them playing creatures out means like we don't have to. Okay, so I will have to sack this in response. Oh, so like this is why they run Nameless Inversion. It makes a lot of sense. Sorry, my dog is about to pee the pad. We can't because we can't gain life. So that is a thing. I mean, we can just like mid-range him out here, honestly. Like we can just like, well, we'll see what hit with the Coco, but like we can. Or we could just whiff. Okay. That could have gone better. I'm not gonna lie. That could have gone a little bit better. But I'm gonna get a planes here. Yeah. No. I actually tapped wrong. I should have kept this up so I can crack at the end of turn. My dog is distracting me. So we just need to attack here. They need a block here. And then next turn we can just give this guy protection from white. Maybe it's the same guy. Maybe it's the same guy, Skullclamp. You remember his name? Hey, is your name X? Your name John Doe. So them not. Well, I guess we'll see what they cast here. But. Ooh. Wow. That is pretty good. So this, now I'm getting kind of punished for not holding this up because I wanted to crack it. Us whiffing on that Coco really hurt too, obviously. Yeah. We also want to shuffle our deck because we did put a Ballista on the bottom. So, not that Ballista wins the game or anything, but it, like, we can start shooting these guys down. So I'm gonna fetch here and get a Black Source, get a Gullah Shine. Everyone's like oohing and eyeing. Let's crack this. Ooh, do I want green mana? Let me use this mana first. Crack here. Double geese, huh? This ain't looking good, boys. This ain't looking good. This is not the way we dried up. I'll just play our hand here. So what are our good hits here? I mean, Skyclave Apparition is obviously going to be very, very good, but like, Pun's also just top decking really well here. I mean, Skyclave Apparition for this is good, but like, oh my, that's actually not that bad. There's nothing really they can name here that's really backbreaking. Core, okay, sure. I wasn't really gonna block with this giver anyway, so they're not attacking. Why are they scared? Why are they scared? I think we just need to crack this because we need to see what we can hit. Okay. Guess our game plan here is just to make a bunch of food token. Honestly, they should attack here. I don't know why they're not. I don't know why they're scared. Block here. I think we take one hit. I want to pro knights now. This is a bad influence on you then, if that's the case. Yeah, that plague engineer really hurt, and us whiffing on that Coco is also really, really bad for us too. I feel like there's better knights than this. You know what we're really good too is what's the 4 mana 3/4 that like when it attacks like you make like 2 soldiers. Oh, that makes soldiers, right? Not knights. My bad. Hero Blade Hold. Yeah, that card. That was a cool card. Let's make a food token. Yeah, that's dead. So I think they're just flooding too. Oh. Our geese are super dead because this has Death Touch now. Let's give this guy protection for black. And what year was Knights played in Standard? Let's make food. I don't know about that. Don't get lazy there with the dono decks. So we kind of need a Coco. Ranger Captain wouldn't be a bad. Okay, so this stonewalls that. So that could have been worse. Well, if we draw a Skyclave Apparition, this starts draining for 3. Oh, and drain. What knights were there? Wasn't that really dominated by like adventure stuff? Or was this like before like the adventures really took over? Let's block here. Let's block here. So this veto being a 1/3 is very relevant. Let's give this guy protection with black. All the food token of the world. Make a fair token. Oh yeah, Oko was in there. Totally forgot about that. It's crazy how broken that standard was. We're hanging on by a thread. We're hanging on by a thread. Oko is you don't mention Oko in these parts of town. All these opponents are also drawing very bad. But we're kind of backs against the wall here. We're gonna go to 1. Man, that Tainted Remedy is absurd. I mean, that being said, like, if we draw a Ranger Captain, like, then we can kind of start stonewalling these guys. So much food. Skyclave Apparition. Coco. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. So we can play Walking Ballista. Trying to figure out if I want to do it for 2. Or do it for 3. I think I do it for 2. Cash in my goose. Yeah, I'm cashing my goose here. And passing the turn. So we can block this on this, this on this, this on this on this on this. Give this ballista black protection from black. I mean, you can't outvalue Oko. You just can't. You just accumulate way too much value from that card. It's just ridiculous. So block here, block here, block here. So then we'll give this some protection from black. And then we can play our Argyle Champion next turn. What are they doing? Okay. Nana gets bought here. We just take this loss here. Give this protection from black. The damage happen. And now I think I'm at this point where we just need to, like, I think I actually just need to take my Bliss down and kill this guy. Because we can't have them generating more tokens. So I think you just need to do this. Play this. I think I have another Ballista in the deck. This is an insane game. Like, my goodness. I don't think we can attack. Like, this can block this. This can block this. So, like, they can't really attack either. They're flooding. Like, Jesus. So we still have 2 Cocos left in the deck. We still have 3 Skyclave Apparitions. Our opponent just conceded. Wow, we would have whiffed on this Coco. Holy Jesus. Dang. We would have whiffed on 2 Cocos and still would have won this game. That's crazy. Yeah, so we get the Ballista. We can put the Ballista on 2. Ping one guy down, and then... I mean, their deck is also trash. Like, with all due respect to our opponent, their deck was kind of trash. Like... Like, we were just dead in the water for like 35 turns, and they just flooded out too. But like... I think we bottom a veto here. It's like the least important card. Like when you play... I don't know, man. I mean, are you really gonna make me play Knight's Tribal? Are you really gonna make me do that? Oh man. I'm gonna play as RX Champion just to protect her from discard. Then we just go Heliod next turn. Or we can just not do Heliod next turn, that's fine. Oh my god, are you serious? Okay, let me look that up. Let me look at that in a second. I think we just play the Giver out. I don't think we want to play Spike Feeder here. We would be a lot more mana efficient if we just play Spike Feeder. Why don't you sleep on that deck list? I'll take a look at the deck list after this match. But like, let me actually click the link so I don't lose it in the chat. But why don't you think on it? Oh my god. Oh, Forever in Chat. Dude, I lost. Okay, this is kind of embarrassing. Hold on, let me think about this play real quick. I think I just want to be mana efficient and play Spike Feeder, and if they just kill it, then like whatever. So like I was in a win-in situation at a local like 3K or something. I play at the China Fireball Game Center because they're in the Bay. Always yes, always yield. And I was a win-in for top 8, and I lost 2 Knights, which was really embarrassing. Not my proudest moment, but props to our opponent for playing Knights. I think it was Ally. It was Ally Tribal. That's what that card was. Okay, we did not play around Blood Moon. So hopefully this RX Champion gets there. Wow, we did not play around Blood Moon. We had to fetch too. Well, we had to fetch with the Galatrin, right? God damn it. Can we race this? Can we race this? I mean, we might be able to. They need basic Swamp to escape Kroxa here. my god, we might be able to race this. Oh. Wrong order, deck. Wrong order. We have a 2-turn clock here. Oh my god. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Ah, boo. Do I want a Cocoa in response? I think I do. I'm gonna make this guy bigger. All right. We drew nuts there. 2 Rats of Building Knights, go all creatures plus vials, or play Thoughtseize, Push, Bolt, Lily, Pathic. So I just have the deck creatures be knights supported by these staples. Murderous Rite, one hell of a card. Is Murderous Rite our knight? Oh, it is. Wow. Honestly, if we're gonna do Night Tribal, oh crap! I did not want to. Oh my god. Crap. I don't want to just press submit. Okay, the rips. I think this is fine like this. Oh, I didn't think I expected my sideboard. Oh well. I'm just like distracted by knights. We'll look at this after. Let me focus on the match first. Opponent Mulligan to 5. Okay. Okay. This is also a good matchup, so we like don't need to sideboard necessarily, but like it would be nice that if we could. I'm gonna play Gilded Goose here. Fetch Forest, and then I'm gonna bolt the goose. Nice. Okay. Oh. I'm perfectly fine just playing the mid-range plan opponent. You can name Walking Ballista if you want. Oh. Really? So is our opponent on Blood Moon? The Blood Moon plan here? Really? Okay. Always yes. Always yield. Let's get Temple Garden here. So they're on like Woolly Edel, I think, mid-range. With I would have discarded that card, honestly. Now they can't attack. Alright, so now that they're tapped out, Not tapped out. Now that they're hellbent, sorry. So now Spike Feeder becomes pretty legit now. And I can start draining for 3 with food? Oh, let's go! I have like 7 damage on board here. This is a Croxa? I think this is a Croxa. So good. The Veto is so good. Okay, now you just have a 4/4, that's fine. But like, we can just race here. And this food token becomes super relevant. Play the bird out. And then that way we can start activating Veto here. Since they're actually Hellbent, let me, or not Hellbent, yeah, Hellbent, let me just crack this now. And then I'll go to 5. Come on, Veto. Let's go. Oh my god. Veto's so good. Yeah, sure. Dreadbore and Fatal Push. Yeah. Oh, are you gonna kill my Veto? Oh, boo. Boo. Gonna cast this now to play our own discard spell. God, these RH champions are just so good. Lightning Bolt. Gotta bolt this now. I mean, I could just do this all day too. And then you're just dead to his Aria champion. The Veto dealt 7 damage. I just want that to be apparent here. That Veto dealt 7 damage. More actually with the Aria triggers too. Nice. GG. Knight Exemplar, 1 white, human, 2 knight, 2/2, first strike. Other knight you can get +1 wasn't indestructible. Oh, the Knight Exemplar is in this list too. So okay. Let me update the record and we can start looking at this Cavern of Souls. The problem is I don't have a rental service anymore. So like if I want to play this deck, it has to be somewhat budget. I do have the vials, obviously. I do have. I don't know if I have 4 silent clearings. Maybe I do. Yeah, let's just keep like right against the black decks for real. They're just so well positioned, and honestly, even when it's not, like with Veto, it's just so good. I only have 2 silent clearing. Like RA Champion just like is good even without like oh man, I can't highlight these cards. I don't even know what any of these cards do, so I'm just gonna do this. Just fucking... I know what Knight of Ebon Legion does. I know what Murderous Rider does. I don't know what any of the other cards do. Angels of Alpha, if you control another knight, look at the top cards of your library. You may reveal a knight, aura, equipment, or legendary artifact card with them. So I'm assuming this finds knights, right? So this is just a militia bugler. A militia bugler. I think I have caverns already. I probably the expensive stuff, so if anything, it'll probably be really cheap to get everything else. What am I doing? Why am I listening to you? Yeah, I have 4 caverns. Oh. Oh, okay. Let me just close all these tabs because I feel like it's gonna make my computer a little slow. I'm sorry, laptop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is Militia Bugler essentially, but better because it digs for 5. Oh, this is the card we just played against. Yeah, okay. First strike haste attacks another target, like it's +1/+0. Okay, so this is. I feel like this is a card we can probably cut because you don't get any benefit from the passive ability here. I wonder, isn't Kithian a knight, or is it just a human? Oh, it's a soldier? Come on, dude. I think Kithian should be a knight. Okay, so Lord, that's pretty solid there. Oh. Dude, if we can... Okay. If I can vial this guy in response to a removal spell, totally worth it. Hold on, I'm gonna get some water real quick. I was a founding user on Vault, so I use it even though the site is pretty outdated compared to MG. Oh, that's cool. I honestly am not that big of a fan of MG Goldfish. Like, it's okay. The site that I actually like the most is like Tapped Out, and I know people hate Tapped Out, but I actually like MTG Vault too. They all have their pros and cons. Let's just put it that way. And I can't say I hate MTG Goldfish. I just think MTG Goldfish could just make some minor improvements. I think it's mostly just because of just the templating of it, more than anything. So this is Curry Favor. I use Tapped Out, yeah. I use Tapped Out mostly because of the Solitaire ability. You can like like playtest hands and stuff, and you can do that with MTG Goldfish, but I don't like the templating of it. I actually like use Tapped Out as a way to like play Solitaire with myself. Like I'll playtest like random lists, and I'll play my deck on paper, as like a brief way to test certain cards and stuff. So I really like Tapped Out. Yeah, that's true. I think this card's pretty good. As long as we can, yeah, just Knight Fireball. This card, I don't think, is that great. This card we played against, this card's really good. This kind of has some disynergies with Aether Vial, but also just going turn 3, Vial this guy in, and then playing a couple of Knights is pretty good. We're going to take a brief minute and look up some Knights here. There has to be some better Knights, though, right? I'm just going to look by rarity, actually. Oh, I should make it modern legal. Oh, I have to get my dog a treat. She just peed on the pad. I wanna... Select girl. This is a Lord, but it's 3 mana. It's mono white. Where are we? Just like what color are we leaning towards? Just Mardu? Yeah, just Mardu. These are just really expensive. I play in stereo, so I know the thread ones, you know. Like, this is potentially playable just because it doesn't have protection from black or red, though, so it can... So this is actually kind of bad. Here's Hero Blade. Like, having one Hero Blade should be okay. Ooh, Knight of Autumn. No, it's green, though. Fiend Slayer? Yeah. I just looked at the card and didn't look at the name, so I don't know what I didn't realize you were referring to the card I just looked at. Ooh, Mirroring Crusader. Mirroring Crusader should be pretty good. Okay, this card we should play. Paladin and Envac, protection from black and from red. They should at least be in the sideboard. Powers on it. Attacks damage buttons. That card's not that great. That card's not that great. Pure Steel. Ooh, Silverblade Paladin's cute. I like Silverblade Paladin. I played a lot of Innistrad, and this card was really good in that limited format. Inspiring Veteran. Did I just miss that card? Sorry. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Just that card should be an on-include for sure. Ooh, I like Skylight Legionnaire. It's probably not good enough in the deck, though, but I do like Skylight Legionnaire. Still Moon Cavalier. I'm like glossing. I'm not really looking at the 4-drops because I think the 4-drops are just too expensive. Yeah. Yeah. So the only real card that I kind of like might want to include, Student Warfare is kind of cool. Silverblade Paladin's okay. I think it's gonna lead to a lot of blowouts, but I like that. I just like the double strike. I think it's really good. And I think we should have at least the Paladin and backs on the sideboard. I think Student of Warfare should replace this card. Because like it seems a lot better with like Aether Vial too. If we're gonna go the Aether Vial route, but yeah, this is a really cool card. This is a card that I actually got my girlfriend to start playing Magic for a brief time because I gave her like a white weenie deck. I like built one for her. It was just like kitchen table Magic, and it was kind of this is like the premier card. Like just so good because like you just go into like a late game, game, and you just have a 4/4 double striker. It's pretty good. Yeah, I like Knight of Ebon Legion. I have a lot of PTSD from Pioneer because this card kicked my ass, but like this card is also pretty good with Aether Vial too. I mean, I think we can just cut red, right? Oh no, we need the red for the Lord. So I think we're kind of stuck on Mardu. Not stuck. I can't say we're stuck. But like, I think we can go like... I think we can cut the basic, and then we just go just all colorless, or we just go like Ancient Ziggurat. I think we need to go to full places: Ancient Ziggurat, Cavern of Souls, Tournament Ground. So it's 12. Yeah, for sure. I just don't like the only red card that I feel like is worth playing is Inspiring Veteran. From just a brief gloss through. I don't see anything red that's worth running. Maybe a Blood Knight for like sideboard, but like it's mono white. Like it doesn't really like the protection from white. I feel like isn't really. I mean, we could do Embercleave. We could have a Embercleave just as a way to win the game, like 2. Cause like this helps cast it, right? Yeah, or equipment spell. But we need double red for Embercleave. Oops. So that the Embercleave might be a little bit tough to spit the mana in, though. Yeah. If we do black, I mean, it's definitely going to be black-white based. Because the white cards are really good and the black cards are really good, relatively. Speaking relatively to what we're working with, the white cards and the black cards are definitely the main pull, and the red is definitely the splash for this. And I don't think we can splash for Embercleave, sadly. I think it might be too hard. Especially because we can't, like, our mana's kind of, like, stuck on Aether Vial. So let me use the bathroom real quick. I mean, you guys can look at this more, and we can resume the league. I'm looking for Green Knights now. Oh my god. What we should do, though, is after we do decide on what color combination we really want to focus on, we should really look at the humans' mana base and kind of mimic what they're doing there. So once we kind of decide on a main color, like this is where white black, I think humans is more like white blue, right? So we can kind of gear towards that. We can go from there. Like we can just replace whatever the blue lands are with black lands, or yeah, black lands. I will say though that if we do end up doing this, I can do this in 2 weeks. If you're really gonna make me do this. Next week is Christmas, right? The week of Christmas. The week after, the 28th to the New Year's, I have a company shutdown, so I'm actually planning to stream most of that week, at least just like a league a day or something, depending on what my girlfriend wants to do. So I'm down to like stream a league with the Knights list because I'm gonna be streaming a lot that week. So we can talk about this offline as well, and you can just ship me whatever you want, and we can do it. Whenever Surfer has an attacks targeted. Double green is really hard. Neither the reliquary is cute. Give me a Tono amount. Just for use, Skullclad, just because you subbed and you have gifted a sub, you don't have to donate anything. And if you want to donate, if you do want to donate something, you can donate to my friend's charity, where we can talk about that offline too if you want. If you really do want to donate an X amount. I'm not gonna take your money in that fashion. I appreciate your support, so I won't take the donut. But if you do want to do it, you can donate to a charity of my choice. Steward of Valor. Oh yeah, that's the one that makes mana. I don't know if green is where you want to be. I don't know. Nightmare Curly is cute, but like I feel like Nightmare Curly, you have to build around the card and not like the ability, and not necessarily the creature type. Yeah, for sure. I don't know if you have me on Twitter. I think my Twitter is my preferred. Because when people like whisper to me on Twitch, I never get it. So don't do that. Or just like let me know somehow, and then like I can look that way. But like I've had people whisper to me, and then like I don't even know until like months later, and like somehow I just come across it with like a notification. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. Knight of Autumn is good, but I feel like Knight of Autumn we can totally do in the sideboard. Spirebluff Canal is interesting. I think we just play an Orzhov champion. I could see the pool playing Heliod here, but I think we want to leave Orzhov champion. It's on the bottom of the screen. It's KO Diamonds 22. That's my Twitter. Coco is a good pull though towards green. You're right. You're definitely right. Do you like my Facebook page? What's your Facebook page, Skullclamp? Are we against Storm? I kind of don't want to attack in case they have Snapcaster Mage. So I'm not going to. I'm going to play Heliod here. I should play Heliod first and see if they reman it and I can attack. That was just a punt on my end. Okay. Sure. And we could just die here if this is Storm. Okay. This could just be Blue Moon. Or this is Brazen Barber. Gonna like this right now. Because I'm going to forget. You can also message me on Facebook, Skullclamp. Whichever works for you. Yikes. I mean, with tournament grounds and like Ancient Ziggurat and Cavernous Souls, we can stretch the mana a little bit. It's just I would prefer it to be not stretched too much by stuff like Embercleave. I think that's just the only thing. This could just be Twin, but like with Twin we have Orzhov champion. I'm gonna do this. Probably gonna counter it. And I'll just slam a Heliod in here. Scripted command? Okay, what abilities? Oh, counter target spell, draw a card. Sure. Let's get a... We have 4 white sources, so let's get an Overgrown Tomb. So just in case we draw Scavenging Ooze. So we slam the Heliod here. Looks like Blue Moon to me, yep. I know, right? It's like, okay. Sorry, I was going to look at the link that you posted. Gilded Goose. Put it on our champion here. Oh, yeah, this card would be really good in the deck too if we had access to it, but sadly we do not. Sure. We're totally on that mid-range plan here. We can just start cracking these foods and just growing these birds and Ariok champions. I'm probably gonna like crack a food, put it on our champion, and make another food. Try to see. I guess I should crack this. Okay, we have the combo. I should have played the birds first. I'm just not playing. Yep. That's the plan. I should have played the birds first. Guess I could put it on this Birds of Paradise here. No, I don't want them to Archmage Charm it. I should have done this first too. I missed out on a point of damage. Okay. And they could also just Cryptic Command bounce this Ariok champion, but then we just play it again. And this is a part of like why I like Gilded Goose in this deck, is because with Heliod you just grind this way. Like it just has higher upside compared to like Arbor Elf and Utopia Sprawl. Like I feel like that you want Arbor Elves and Utopia Sprawls in a combo meta, and I guess that's what the meta is right now. Oh no, they're gonna. Oh sure. Make my Ariok champion bigger. Yeah, and that's why I've been advocating Gilded Goose this whole time. Yeah, I know for sure. You can definitely. I'm not saying it's like It's you definitely have the floor here. Maybe it's just a difference in playstyle. Like, I like having a backup, more mid-range plan, and this is definitely just like, like this is we're threatening our opponent with a bunch of mana dorks and Heliod, right? And like with Arbros and Utopia spells instead of these, like it's really not that great. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's see what they do here. Yep, but probably cook on their turn. Yeah, we just want to play around counter magic. That's the thing. Them cracking is good here. I mean, we don't really need to actually get lucky. We're actually way ahead. Okay. I'm just going to be patient here. There's no point in rushing these Cocos. There's no point in rushing these Spike Feeders. Like, we can totally overload their counter magic here. So, like, we can actually end-stick collect a company. Oh, I should have made more food. I'm so dumb. I'm going to go to... I'm going to go past priority here. I'm going to go to 1. Okay, so that's actually really good. So now we can just start putting +1/+1 counters on all the birds here. Like, this is where the food tokens really come into play. Because we're going to Coco at end of turn. And then we can crack 1 food token. I could actually just start cracking food tokens here, actually. Punt that we could have another food token. We could have put a food token +1/+1 on our bird. So this cryptic command? No cryptic command. I guess I should put it on the Birds of Paradise, because I kind of made food here. Okay. Okay. So now we're going to Coco here in response. And if they have counter magic over here, okay, it's fine with me. They could have a removal spell here. Just fine. No, they don't. Okay. We actually don't need to go up to that much life. So that was a punt on not making food. We could have won the game already. I'll go to 100 life. So now, following turn, they need pretty much 3 removal spells or a cryptic command to stay alive. I don't want to waste time. I think 103 is pretty safe. I would if it was not as cumbersome to do it, but... Then maybe do that. Just for that. Good time. So, this is like Blue Moon. I guess Veil of Summer seems pretty good. We didn't see any bolts, right? Yeah, we didn't see any bolts. But I have to expect bolts, right? So, like... I don't like choked. They're like on boil lists, like islands. They're on boil, right? You can tell just by their mana. So like choke obviously isn't great. I can see some number of rest in peace come in. Like they have to be on Snapcaster Mage, right? They could also not be, and I could just be reading the deck wrong. Maybe we can just cut the birds for now. It's kind of a just ends up being a mid-range fest as we noticed. Like we just didn't win via combo. So I think we can just cut some dorks, leaving the geese. They can't really be on moon and be on boils. Yeah, you're right. So they're probably on boil, but not blood moon, which is good to know. That's a very good point. Yeah, no, you're 100% right. So if they're not on islands, they're probably not on Mystic Sanctuary, so we probably don't want Rest in Peace. I mean, they could be Snapcaster Mage, but like... I think just light sideboarding with 2 Veils and a Bird and Force Sitter and cutting 3 birds, I think is okay. I mean, I could see a path coming in if they have like some madcap, you know, some sort of like shenanigans there. But like on the draw, this hand seems pretty decent. As I play an island turn 1. I love Gilded Goose. I'm so glad this is like this is kind of like a theory thing I had, like, and I'm just glad it's really good on paper. Like that game just showed the value of Gilded Goose. I played that really bad, and it still just didn't matter. It just showed how good Gilded Goose is with Heliod. Like the turn 2 kill is nice. Don't get me wrong, but like I guess that's how I kind of approach these kind of deck building decisions. Okay, so I'm not gonna play Ranger Captain or Heliod on 2. I think that's how I approach these deck building decisions. Is I guess I don't like being like, if you have the spectrum of what your deck can do, right? Your ceiling is turn 2 combo with Arbor Elf and Utopia Sprawls, but your floor is you have shitty top decks. You're running 22 lands plus 4 Arbor Elves and 4 Utopia Sprawls, so you have 30 mana sources essentially, which is a lot of air. And I feel like with Auric Champion and Heliod, like Birds of Paradise and Gilded Goose isn't. I wouldn't technically say that's air, to be honest, because you can grow your birds, and the food has obviously been very, very relevant here. Thank you, deck. I think I jam here. I think I just jam Coco at end of turn here. I'm kind of debating if I should even Coco here. It's like, this is just cryptic easy. But it's like, if they cryptic, what do we want to do here? I guess we can just play Heliod. So this is going to eat a cryptic. Oh, Spell Pierce. That's gross. That's actually pretty bad. Maybe that wasn't the right time to Coco. Oh, Heliod resolved. Excuse me. Throat is dry. Bounce my Heliod? Yeah, sure. Makes sense. Why resolved? Kind of just need mana here. This is kind of the floor with Gilded Goose. I mean, I talk shit about Arbor Elf and Utopia Sprawls on their floor, but the floor with Gilded Goose is we are stuck on mana. Luckily, we hit a land drop here. I'm gonna jam this Heliod again, just because we have another one in hand, so it's kind of safe. Oh, sure. So we draw a land here. We kind of get punished for not having a Birds of Paradise instead of a Gilded Goose. Skyclave Apparition. Excuse me. Probably Ranger for birds here. Wow. Can't believe Ranger resolved. I'm not trying to combo here. I mean, the knee-jerk reaction is to get Ballista, but I think Ballista isn't going to. I don't think we're gonna win Ballista. I mean, the Ranger Captain resolving is huge, but like we also have a second one to fetch a Ballista if need be. But I kind of want to just get our situation, like us situated here. Dismember. Wow. Dismember the Burnt and Forge Tender. So this is like Anger the Gods. Oh, okay. So just a lot of removal. Okay. So I have 2 cards in hand. Let's play the Giver here. I guess now we can Ranger for Ballista, I think. I could also just like I could do a cute play where I can like block with the Gilded Goose, make a food token, sack the food token, put the trigger on, put a +1/+1 counter on the Gilded Goose. But I don't think that's how we essentially win the game here. So I think I'm gonna just do this and get a Walking Ballista, assuming this doesn't get countered. Cryptic is good. I can see where they counterbounce Heliod. Counter draw card, sure. Okay, so now we could be dead. Sure. We are not dead. Trying to figure out what's to bait first. it's Skyclave or if it's Spike Feeder. Let's bait with a Skyclave first. Jeez. So I think next turn we do that cute play where we make a food with Goose and block. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That was dirty. My goodness. Sure. I guess we can gain some life here. We're dead to Bolt. We just need them to just not draw anything, but they're kind of they're running cryptic into remand into removal, etc. Okay. Oh, we're just dead. Yikes. I don't think we want the rips. I can see an argument for Archons. Kiki's decks have been kind of getting popular a little bit, to be honest. I keep running into them. Twinless Twin has been kind of like piloting that deck, kind of trying to make it popular. He's a guy that also plays at my local game store, has been kind of building a following online as well. Well, hopefully we can bounce back. That game was really, really close. They just drew very, very well. Which is unfortunate. My goodness. Come on, deck. This hand does nothing. But I think our plan here is we can actually not do anything until turn 3. And we can go like end of turn, Eldon, risk hold up Veil of Summer. If I see a Blood Moon out of them, I'm going to be Very surprised. But I might just play this one set teeth. Thought I bottomed you, Spike Feeder. Thought I bottomed you. We're gonna make that play. Wow, it resolves. Holy moly. Do we just get a Heliod here? I guess so. Okay. I mean, our deck is pretty much built around Heliod. So, yeah. And then if they like try to bounce it, I don't mind just playing Veil of Summer. I mean, I could also see this getting Spell Pierced, but I think they would have Spell Pierced the Old Armor's Call. I like this too because then they don't have a win condition with this Petty Theft. Like they don't get the second half with it if that gets veiled. So it's just good on so many levels. Excuse me. Pay second Spike Feeder. I'm gonna pass a turn. No need to jump the gun here at the Infinite Life. Okay. So it looks like they had a lot more spot removal in hand more than anything. I think it's a safe attack here. We haven't seen Snackcaster in the first two games at all. They need two removal spells to stop Infinite Life here. Okay. Oh, I should have done it in response. I should have done it in response to that on the stack. Sure. Yep. So this Heliod's going to be huge. Oops, we're still in combat. Excuse me. So now we're just going to go off. Make them have the removal spell. Targets, raise yield. So now we are kind of forced to get all life here. We are ahead on clock, luckily. So I'll probably go to like 6, whatever life I get, to whenever we're even on time, maybe a little bit under. This is kind of the shitty part about playing this deck. Because our opponent's not going to try to time us out, but we just have to play a little faster than them. But they can't beat like 100 and something life. They can win with Jace. That is the other possibility. Yeah, so we're going to be over 100 life. So I'm just going to go up to even, so 630. I'm at 703. I'm just going to go even with whatever they are. And just going to be mindful of time. Okay, so now we're even. Okay. I hate when there's something on the stack. It's a little slower. There's like a more of a delay. So I'm gonna do the same thing again. Probably catch up to them on time. I might just go up to 200 life, to be honest. I mean, they can't beat this too. They do have an infinite combo of their own, so. Yep. Definitely a big downside. If you have ergonomic issues, I definitely do not recommend this deck. Yep, exactly. That was a good top deck. Exile that one. Oh, do they just concede? Sweet. Can't beat Heliod, baby. Let's go. GG's. Off to a good start here. 2-1. 2-0, 2-0, 2-1. Yeah. Yep. Like I said, like this deck, you can just grind, like, and that's what I think that's what appeals to me to this deck too. Is like a 3-mana 5/5 that can't be destroyed is just so good. And I think that's another reason why like these green-white lists should be running Auriok champions like more. Like I feel like the current list now only run like 1 or 2, and it's like run the full playset. Honestly, it's well positioned. First off, there's a lot of red decks. Mono Red Obosh is very well positioned right now, so you want to counter that. And on top of that, it fuels devotion for Heliod, so it's just like it does everything you want to. It gains life. Playing like with an Auriok champion and Heliod on play, like these Birds of Paradise and like these mana dorks that necessarily are bad top decks are not now. Yorion. Yorion is interesting. These Greyman lists also aren't running Razorbird's Ticket, and I don't understand that either. I can see maybe if you have no dorks and then like you draw this as your fourth land, you can't Coco on turn 4. I can see that world, but like I don't know. I really like Collected Company. See, our opponent knows which more mana dork is good. Opponent knows. I'm very tempted to just Ballista the bird down. Is that bad? Against Yorion? Is that bad? Kinda wanna do it. Really need this Coco to be very good. So we're gonna company on their turn. We're gonna play an Uro. I see. I see. I'm not a Coco now. We really need a Heliod now. It's just about, do I want Ranger Captain, Auriok Champion, or Spike Feeder? What they target? They targeted the land. I think we go Ranger Captain and Spike Feeder. And I'll search for Ballista here. So we're just like full on like just mid-range plan here. I think I like it. And then we have Ballista for reach. Kind of like where we're at right now. Seasoned Pyromancer. We really need excuse me, Heliod or a Collected Company. I think we just go Ballista on 3 again. Again, I think we just go full aggro here. We talk like this. Cool. No sweeper, no sweeper, no sweeper. Sure. It's good for us. Can't escape Burrow with this mana either. What the fuck? Sure. And then you can sack this Omen, get a 3 mana. Interesting. Sack Omen, get something. What is going on? What are we playing against today? Yeah, I guess so, but like this doesn't even get like Reclamation or anything. What 3-man enchantment are we scared of? Oh, cool. Midrange beats, baby. Let's go. We just have a 3-mana 3/3, a 3-mana 2/2, 3-mana Necrotal. I don't know. What are with these off the wall like decks that I don't know how to sideboard against? We saw like Renegade Rallier, Omen of the Sea, Enigmatic Incarnation. Jesus. I can only assume they have like a Ren and 6 and like random stuff, but is it wrong of me to just register the same 60? Because like I feel like there's none of these cards do anything. We saw Uro, right? So like maybe there's an argument for like Rest in Peace, especially because they have Renegade Rallier and Uro. So maybe we board in like 2 Rest in Peace, Trim a Veto, and Trim a Bird. How's it going, Andrew? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I think we might just do this. Doing good, man. Jenny is working late today, so she stole the office. So I'm out in my dining room kitchen streaming out here instead. I feel like the lighting is better out here anyway. I feel like the Ripster might be potentially better because like I can see a world where like Uro just stops a just absolutely just destroys us. Okay. Yes, Andrew is a mod. Skullclamp, if you want to be a mod, I'll gladly make you a mod. Hopefully we don't get Ren 6 here. If we get Ren 6, I'm gonna be very, 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 very sad. Don't be Ren 6. Wow. Okay. That's a very aggressive use of on thin ice. Wow. This is a very aggressive use of the removal spells. I just want to Warrior Champion again. And then we can rip next turn. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I get a bird back. Okay. Which one of my Skyclave apparitions would you like? Or they could go for Rest in Peace, honestly. The jank commence for real. They take the Rest in Peace. So I think we just have to Skyclave that. And then next end of turn, we're going to crack this canopy. Following turn, probably just Skyclave this guy, rip, if we need to. I played Depths or Tess. I love Legacy. Yeah, of course, go clamp. What happened to Tess and Legacy? I've noticed. I'll pay attention to like the Legacy players in on Twitter, and I feel like everyone's off Tess and more Doomsday. Is Doomsday just well positioned? Like, is there a reason why like Tess isn't played? Interesting. So they're gonna get exile something. Oh, they want a 4/4. Okay. Do they want rip? Interesting. That's interesting. Let's crack this. We need to hit a company or something. Or we could just hit jack shit. That can happen too. What do we side out for the rips? A birds and a veto. Taking 8 sucks. I think this is a safe attack here. Picked us with 4, empty the horns in the center because it beats up on all of the snow decks and all of the delver decks. Although we're going back to that old tech. Sure. Except our followers and very cookie level trying new cards. Good old Bryant Cook. I respect him. I should have blocked the illusion here. I'm just not playing. It's we need the Eldamish Call now because they're just going to be able to blink and everything. I think we attack with this illusion. So we can. They're gonna bring a Skyclave apparition in. Maybe we just get Heliod here. And then I can protect it with the Giver. I think I like that more. I should have done this first. Guess I should put on the Aryak champion. Because they can Yorion here, blink the Skyclave and stuff. Oh my goodness. So they can make some duders. Got it. Gotta protect the Heliod here. Okay. An Aryak champion. This deck is so weird, but so cool at the same time. I don't know. Bye, Show MK. I don't know. 5C Trade Binder for real. I mean, it's a cool deck. I mean, it's obviously built around this card. And they're just searching for a card that, like, I don't even know. Because, like, we can protect the Heliod now. Like, I wonder if they have, like, Oblivion Ring or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. So, I think we're going to put this on here. Yep, Uro is a good card. That's for sure. This on this. What's awkward now is now we're kind of like forced to attack here to gain life. I guess maybe not. I guess I should have put the +1/+1 on birds here. Dude, they do have another Yorion in hand. I think we're gonna lose this game. I think we just need to attack with the Ariox champion. Let's give this guy lifelink. I'm gonna put this on the illusion, I think. Really needed the Heliod active. The Scavenger's not being white kind of sucks. Man. Put on the illusion here, cause like they're gonna be able to blink the Skyclave, and they'll probably exile Heliod. Who needs a collected company? This guy needs a collected company. This is an insane board state, let me tell you that. Skyclave's targeting Heliod, Skyclave's targeting Arioch champion. Yeah, it's fine to me. Do I want a 2/2? I don't think so. So do this. They get to scry. This is kind of a non-bo because they get scry and then they search. I'm not liking the Skyclave Apparition Yorion combo here. It's kind of not ideal, I don't think. Oh, goodness. mean, I guess we just play this out. I don't think I want to trade a token for their token. Because they can just go block illusion and reflect and raise on illusion here. This is wild. Not out of it though. We could Coco out of this, as they say. Yeah, they're drawing pretty hot here. And like they're just tutoring for whatever they want every turn. This could be another. What do they have that can sack? I guess they can sack. Oh, they take a brain magnet. Huh. What do they have at 3 mana that they're willing to give me a Skyclave apparition? Seven, 4. Oh. Sure. It's pretty good. I don't know if that's worth giving me a Skyclave apparition though. Because I'm totally exiling that. Okay. This is so wild. Heliod's call. Scar Sesasuma? Sorry for butchering your name. Thank you for the follow. Really, really, really appreciate it. Do I want to get brain maggoted? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can like call for 1, 2, 3, 4 for 2/2 ballista. I don't think I really like that. I'd rather just e-call here and then get a ballista for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for 4, and then win 2 turns from now. Okay. Interesting. Oh. No way. Oh, if they do this, that's so good for us. If they want to kill our illusion, do it, opponent. Yep. Yeah, we just got a ballista here. So we go block, 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 block. Yeah, so we're okay. Oh my god. Are you... Wait, there's no... Oh yeah, they can sack a little from Blight. God damn it. Probably tutor for something that can kill the ballista. This game is insane. If they have another reflector mage... Oh, they do. So I think I'm just going to shoot for our opponent here. I don't think we're going to win through combat. So this makes Ranger Captain... Ballista... Damn it. Oh, okay. So that's actually good. Do this now. Opponent said some perfect draws, literally. So my opponent's playing for time here, which sucks. Probably go to like whatever time at 8 minutes. My opponent said we can assume you have infinite life. I'll just go to 50. So just in case we lose. Okay. What 2-drop do they have? So we have a lot of live draws again. We have 4 Ranger Captains, 1 Walking Ballista, 4 Collected Company, 1 Veto. Yeah, because we haven't any of our Cocos yet. Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, no, the next turn I have the kill here. Because next turn I could put a +1/+1 counter on bird and attack. So that bird was actually really good top deck. Or are they skyclaving? If it's Heliod, targeting Heliod. Okay. So let's just let's go up to like 80. Hey, Fluffy! Hope your stream went well. Arthur H. Costa, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. This game is absurd. So I'm going to. Opponent has one card in hand. After I go up to like 80 life here, I'm going to put a +1 counter on. One Birds of Paradise here. And one Birds of Paradise here. Sweet! Cool. Gilded Goose for the win, too. Opponent was very nice, though. Opponent assumed that I could be at infinite life, and they're very nice. Hi, KO. Have a nice stream. Thank you. Everyone else loving it. Fluffy Wolf, thank you again for the raid. Really appreciate it. For those who are new to my channel, my username is KO Diamonds. I stream Abzan religiously, and this is kind of the next on my Abzan list, which is this nice, cool Abzan Heliod deck. I think you guys are probably familiar with the green-white version, but I'm splashing black for veto, and I kind of have the main a little bit geared towards how I want the deck to be built. So I have 4 RX Champions main, which I think are a mainstay in the green-white list. They run like 1 or 2. And then I have 3 Giver Runes. I think it's like 1 or 2 again in the green-white lists. The spice is the Gilded Goose. I think it has really nice synergy with Heliod's here. I think an earlier match, I think my second or third match on the stream, I actually just won with Heliod and a bunch of birds and geese. Like, I just made food, cracked the food, grew the birds, and attacked with the birds. I had an RX Champion too, which kind of helped also bolster the flyers there. But like this, I think the Gilded Goose is really, really good. It kind of fortifies the deck together. There's a match where I actually dealt 7 damage with Veto, where like Veto, like I had an RX Champion play, Veto triggered RX Champion, so I drained for 1, and I think I like drained with 2 food or something earlier with the geese. So this is like Veto just showed a lot of value there, where like it just gives extra reach on top of the ballista, right? So it was kind of cool. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, and then we're gonna finish the last match. Hopefully, we can get that trophy. So give me a second. As long as we had got the Heliod combo and 4 Ariok off stage. Yeah. No C's though, I know. I've been playing Thoughts. I usually play Abzan mid-range, so like Thoughtseize is like right up my jam, but sadly I'm hanging up the Thoughtseize. I just feel like you can't trade one for one anymore. I feel like you have to kind of do unfair things and have your cards you can't be reactive anymore. And I think that's kind of the turning point, which is really unfortunate. Coming from a BGX player. Pivoting to this deck is also but very, very fun though. This deck is a lot of fun. I've been enjoying playing this deck. For those who BR Pestana, sorry if I'm butchering your name. Thank you for the follow. Really, really appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys want to support the channel, you guys can follow me on Twitch, like what BR Pestana just did. You guys can look at my past YouTube content. It's youtube.com/KO Diamonds, and then you guys can look at my past streams at youtube.com/KO Diamonds as well. Sleeping Wolf HS, thank you for the follow. Really, really appreciate it. Welcome everyone. I'm assuming you guys are all from Fluffy stream. Hopefully Fluffy stream went very well. I don't know what kind of spice he was playing tonight, but I'm sure it was very enjoyable. I also tune into Fluffy stream as much as I can. Very entertaining to watch. I love his emotes too when he spams them. This league is going very, very long. I'm streaming for 2.5 hours and I only played 4 matches. It just shows how grueling that last match was. Insane. Yeah, the Veil for control too, so it's fine. Yeah, I mean, it also just protects the combo too. Like, Veil of Summer is like so much better when you're being proactive. Like, in BGX, I always argue that Veil is actually not that great. Because like it's awkward because especially with Liliana where like you go kind of like top deck wars, then you top deck a Veil and it's awkward. Like obviously there's spots where it's like fantastic, but like more often than not you already pave your way through like disruption with discard spells anyway. Veil is just a lot better when you have a proactive plan. So this hand seems fine. Turn 2 Ariok, turn 3 Skyclave if we need to be reactive, Veto if you want to be proactive. Hopefully hit a 4th land for Okoko. It seems pretty decent. I think we lead on Godless Shrine to kind of conceal what we're on. We don't have a second green source for Spike Feeder anyway. So like if we draw a second green source, we'll do it. So let's do Godless Shrine and then pass the turn. Oh god, my dog just took a shit. Give me a second. Sorry. We have a pad here, so she took a shit on it. Apologies. So that's our second green source for Spike Feeder. So we're going to play the green source out for the Auric Champion. Flood Strain can mean a lot of things. We also had some gaps where we designed some background. Apparently I am contractually obligated to apparently play some knights, which is unfortunate. Excuse me. Okay, just as I feared. I think we can just Skyclave it though. I don't think we can let this red and 6 go unimpeded. Always yes, always yield. Have to be a little bit mindful about time now. You can't wait. I don't know. I'm not looking forward to it. I'll just play this veto out here. Look at this spice, huh? Look at this spice. I think I'm going to just attack with this Skyclave Apparition. I don't want to get taken out by a Snapcaster Mage. Okay. Sure. Drain for 1 with Veto. Let's go! Yeah. Very interesting deck, that's for sure. Interesting is understatement. Oh god. I'm not expecting much then. So they have Path on top of their deck. So I'm just gonna... I'll probably play Skoos here. They probably think I'm some shitty, like, Abzan life gain deck. Okay. Okay, so they drew Path. They have Path in hand. I feel like they want to Path the Scavenging, which is exactly what I want. Interesting. And then we're playing to Cocoa at end of turn. Okay. We're going to do this, even if they have counter magic. Skoos, that's not... I don't know. I don't play Modern for a long time. How are the meta fun? The meta is like these kind of blue soup decks, and then like Mono Red Prowess is very popular. Green White Heliod without the black splash, so a kind of a different build from mine. Okay. So they have Path in hand. Oh god. Something good. Okay. It's not bad. That sucks. Now we can't just attack through this anymore. I think while we're at it, we should just exile the Cryptic in the path. So we just get got by fetch lands. Kind of flooding here. 2 of the lands are from path, but like drawing a lot of more lands than we thought it would be. Gross. Do we really need a Heliod here? Yes. Well, there goes our backup plan. We really need a Heliod. I'm gonna fetch end of turn. Heliod's really good because it is also just a creature. Okay, sure. Doesn't matter. Guess I should have played around it. Should have played around Aether Gust. Oh, it's main. Main deck Aether Gust is kind of... Gosh darn it. We are just flooding. Unfortunate. Yeah, I guess I should have played around that Aether Gust. They are running Aether Gust main. Gross. Oh, I feel good. I mean, that being said, we can get out of this too. Let me just block here. Get a Heliod. I think I'm out of fetchables now. Yeah. I think I'm out of fetchables. 4 shocks, 3 basics. Awkward. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna win this game. I stopped playing when Ammo was a thing, depending hits on my deck. Yeah, the pandemic is not fun, to say the least. Oh my goodness. I mean, all we can hope for is people to be safe and not get too impacted by the economic aspect of it. Yeah. I mean, we're 1 cocoa away from coming back from this, so it's we can't we're definitely behind, but 1 cocoa, even a call is actually not that bad here, or a Heliod. So in terms of sideboarding, we can board in probably the Mind Sensors, 2 Rips, and these 4 cards here. Ariok chip and get Path Exile. Okay. Yeah. Do we even want even Mind Sensor? Probably not. Probably board out oh my god, Primeval Titan. So these decks adopted Primeval Titan. Good to know. A lot of triggers. Look how far we've come. This is crazy. Okay. Block here. Coco? Coco. Heliod. Coco. Giver. So they drew Path. Or did they shuffle? I don't remember anymore. They might have a path in hand, they might not. I'm not entirely sure. Okay. Okay. It's fine with me. Again, we can Coco out of this because they go 7, 14. So sorry, 16, 24, 28. Yeah, so like we're not dead. Or actually, we're probably 2 turns from being dead here. Coco get hit a combo, yeah. We're definitely alive here. We're definitely alive. Does that change anything? $38. No, that doesn't do anything. 8 plus minus 36. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. I don't want to. I want to conceal the ballista. Unfortunate. Yeah, Infinite Life is kind of the way out there. Excuse me. So they want these cards. And I can see an argument for just cutting dorks here. With red and 6, and it's like we kind of need everything to be live. Yeah. We definitely need to hit Coco. Don't get me wrong. Yep, Spike Feeder is remove a counter, gain 2 life. Yep. Yep. Yeah, let's just do this. Excuse me. I'm a little iffy on the even mind sensors, but like we did see Primeval tie-in, so it's like figure curve. Green white just gains infinite life, and then they can backdoor into it with Conclave Mentor. So like Conclave Mentor puts an extra +1/+1 counter on it from Heliod. So Spike Feeder grows exponentially. Not exponentially. That's not the right term. It increases for every +1/+1 counter you put on it. And that's how you can quote unquote combo off. You can make an infinite Spike Feeder. And if you have another creature on the board, you can go wide in that point of view. I actually tested on my last stream Conclave Mentor in my deck where you have Conclave Mentor with my flyers, right? I think I'm going to Heliod here. I actually tried Conclave Mentor with Birds in Paradise, and the reason why I don't run Conclave Mentor in this deck is it just doesn't really synergize well with it. Like, Ariok Champion already fields a turn 4 combo. Because if you have Heliod on turn 3, you can Ballista for 2, for 1, and then put a +1/+1 counter on it, and then you trigger with Ariok Champion and put another counter on it, and then you can go off there. And debating if I want to put Rest in Peace or Heliod in play. think Heliod might be just correct. Just get it on the board. Like, they would hit the land drops with Ren, but like, sure. Nothing in the graveyard yet, so. And the next time we can go Rit, hold up, call. And then combo off. 1 drop or less. So we can get Ballista here. With the call. Okay, sure. Let me take the Teferi out here. Say a Song and Dance, I think. What makes the combo even earlier is that all the cards are going on their own, and no returns are you can also hit the combo with Coco, which is you. Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like that's why I kind of don't like Conclave Mentor, because Conclave Mentor like relies on Heliod, while like Auric Champion kind of doesn't. Like Auric Champion is kind of just good on its own, to be honest. Cool. I guess I should have played the Rest in Peace first, just to see if it hits anything. I'm gonna get Ballista here if it resolves. I doubt it though, it does not. Wow. I should have done this first. What are they? What do they have in hand? We missed out on a point of damage and getting this Ren down. Or we could actually just kill Ren. But we missed out on 6 points of damage, which is really bad. I honestly didn't expect this Ranger Captain to resolve. Okay, cool. Cool. Going to the last match. I don't think having these dorks on the draw make any difference. They just really didn't do anything. Yep, let's just run it back. Keep. Opponent kept 7, looks like. Got a Triome. Money. Black Splash worth? I think so. I've been on the Black Splash for a while, and I really, really like it. Veil of Summer. Let's get the free attack in. All these are very choke worthy, huh? Oh. Sure. Slamming this? I mean, they could bounce it with Teferi, but... I think we go double Aryak here. Sure. Sure. Hmm. Do we just collect a company here? Let's collect a company here. If we hit Heliod, it's just so good for us. Like I said. Take out the Teferi. Do we care about Ren at this point? 11. I don't think I care about Ren at this point, right? 11. They go 3, 6, 11, 12. Yeah, just... I think we can just ignore Ren at this point. Okay. And now this Veil of Summer is live now. Let's go! Let's do this, baby! Choke some bitches out. Let's do this. Thank you, Greaus, Gross. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Arthur H. Costa, the 5-0, baby. Let me just change this record real quick, and bam! Show me the trophy. Show me the trophy. Let's do it. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. As always, I really appreciate it. Getting that trophy obviously feels great here. I've been working really hard on this deck. I mean, you can say I like copied a meta deck this, but it's like honestly, like I feel like fundamentally this deck is just so much different. It's just different. Like just the mana base is different. The dorks are different. The 4 Aryak champions, the 2 vetoes. I feel like it's just subtly more different than just kind of the current green white list. And I think it's just better, honestly. I mean, it might be worse in the mirror because the mirror can just combo off better. But like having like 3 Skyclave apparitions really helps the mid-range plan. Maybe I'm just approaching it from like a mid-range standpoint, because I am like a BGX player at heart. My computer is just freezing right now. Let me put this on the side. But like I am approaching this deck from a mid-range standpoint, and I think that just helps in these games, in these matchups where you aren't trying to, it's not 2 ships in the night. It's you're trading resources back and forth. You're against these blue soup decks, and like they have the interaction, so it's like you're not gonna gain anything from trying to go fast when they can just slow you down. And then when you don't have the speed, you lose. Then you sputter out, and then you draw an Arbor Elf or a Utopia Sprawl, and that ends up being a dead draw. While these Birds of Paradises have been very live. Like if you for the people that just tuned in at the end of Fluffy Wolf's raid, Birds of Paradise got a +1/+1 counter as my latest top deck, and I flew over in the air with our opponent at 1 life, which is insane, right? Excuse me. But yay, we got the trophy. Let's go. So I appreciate everyone for tuning in. Again, if you guys want to support the channel, you guys can follow me on Twitch. I would really appreciate that. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, you can follow me on Twitch, please. That'd be great. It's twitch.com/KODiamonds. Next, you can look up my old YouTube content. It's youtube.com/KODiamonds. And then if you guys want to get stream updates, you guys can follow me on Twitter. It's twitter.com/KODiamonds22 at the end of it. There's 2 at the end of that. You can see that on the bottom. Twinless Twin. How's it going, Max? You just missed us getting the trophy here with this Abzan Heliod list. Let's go. I think birds. I play no more birds is often better than sprawl. Yeah, the counter argument is a speed, right? Being able to turn 2 is really good. But like honestly, I'd rather just have the grind. I think the Black Splash is worth it. Like especially with Gilded Goose, that's kind of like my tech here. Against like I forget which deck we played against. But like literally, I had an RX champion on turn 2, curved into. I went turn 1 Goose, turn 2 RX champion, turn 3 Veto, and then I just drained them for 7 with Veto. It's like so good. It's a bog poo. Excuse me. Who should we raid here? I know Fluffy raided us earlier. So I kind of want to pay it forward. Let's see who. It went Everos, Fluffy, and then me. So does anyone in the chat have anyone that they want to suggest? If no one has any suggestions, I might just raid Connor, man. He has been a supporter of my channel. He's been if you ignore the ad here, but he's a really entertaining streamer. He talks a lot. He gets a lot. He talks a million miles a minute. But he's great. He's really interactive with chat and stuff. So please hang on and join the raid here. Please stay for the numbers. I appreciate it. The food drain's good, man. I mean, like you don't even need Bogber Witch. Like you just have life gain through Goose. So like Gilded Goose is fantastic. Just being able to like mega food, drain for 3. Mega food, drain for 3. It's fantastic. Winged sorry, never gonna do our people. I'm gonna record it, man. Skullclamp gifted a sub today, so Skullclamp gets the nod here. Please stay, spread some love. Other than that, I really appreciate it. I think my next stream, Saturday's pretty busy, and I usually stream Saturday evenings, but I think I should be able to stream Saturday night. So if not, it might be Sunday. So please just follow me on Twitter. You guys can find the up-to-date streams there. And hope to see you guys next time. I'll probably just pilot the same 75. This feels so good. Arter H. Costa, thank you. I really appreciate it. Again, thank you for the follow earlier. Again, appreciate it, everyone, for tuning in. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Literally, I can't even talk anymore. I'm so excited. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And I hope to catch you guys next time. Appreciate everyone for the support, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.